Aruya Robotics was established in 2006, and this is the organization on behalf of which Team Kuwait is competing. They are masters of what is called bot ball, and they've won competitions in their home country of Kuwait, the Gulf area regionally, as well as in the overall Middle East. So now they enter a very different style of competition here, but still looking to make a statement.
Yep, and we can see them teamed up with Slovenia and Tanzania on the Aqua Alliance, and they're up against Georgia, Romania, and Norway on Team Hydro.
So as we get the telestrator up and running right now, the beginning of this game and the feature which it entails means that all of these balls end up working their way out, and you get all of these teams that are trying to come into this central part of the field. It makes it quite a cluster as I end up clearing that and clearing the telestrator. At the very beginning, there's a lot of traffic, but then these teams start spreading themselves out. As you can see right now, Team Kuwait getting up to the top of that bridge and unloading some of those contaminant balls for the points that you're going to see at the bottom of the board in a couple of seconds once we get that automatic scoring up and ready to go for you.
Yep, and as we've mentioned in the past, Team Georgia is one of the robots with the interesting strategy of attempting to shoot the balls they've collected. You will see a little sort of shooter arm on the edge of the robot they'll use to kind of push them up and towards that top goal. But right now, it looks like there's two teams out there trying to push those contaminant particles into the correct laboratory. So Georgia is going around and collecting balls in other locations.
Slovenia was doing a good job in the middle of that river, also trying to get all of those clean water particles that were coming out of that river. In terms of what these different robots are able to accomplish with the mechanisms, you got some that are collectors, some that are shooters. You know, in terms of a gatherer type of robot, it's very crucial in the first stage of this game, but it's the ones that can place those specific water particles into the necessary locations like you're about to see Georgia do right now. That's also crucial with respect to getting points for their teams.
It's interesting to see Georgia's sort of strategy. What they end up doing is sort out any of the orange balls by shooting them up in the right direction and then take all of the blue over to the side goal, kind of minimizing the amount of time they have to be driving around. So what you can see over now here on Team Aqua, we have, I believe it is Kuwait itself going to drop over some of those particles in the top, and we can see Norway beginning to hang. They're getting their arm up. You can see them all talking to each other. They're trying to ask the team to move out of the way so they can go drop those balls. You can see the coordination going on right there between the teams. We have these last 10 seconds. Hopefully Norway's able to turn around and get that robot hung, and it looks like Romania is attempting to do the same.
Very well done by Romania to not just communicate with their team to unload some of those clean water particles, but then get the hanging 20 points. You can see how energetic they were within that last 20 seconds.
And congratulations to Team Hydro for winning that one 95-61. That would be Georgia, Romania, and Norway.
So that
congratulations, guys.
That last-minute move by Norway and Romania proved to be incredibly important in winning that fifth-round game for them. We're going to take you to an instant replay in a couple of seconds of what has happened on multiple occasions today. Robots getting stuck together. It's typically happened with these elastic bands that you see getting tied across and shooting out. There are pieces of these robots, whether it be wheels, whether it be some of those elastic bands or protrusions that end up kind of falling and resulting in what looks like somewhat landmines on the field. And what these teams can do when that happens is still pretty crucial. There are a lot of teams that have some inventive ideas after some of these negative things happen on the field, certainly things that they didn't expect. Now, things that we also didn't expect with this competition was to get so many teams from around the globe, particularly from places that we are associating with poverty. Honduras happens to be one of those nations, but they are proudly representing their country today.